Hello again. Welcome to this taste challenge. I was just doing it live 10 minutes ago or less, and the internet crashed. As it said I had no connection. I don't know what's going on. It hadn't happened in over a month. Okay, but whatever the case, we have 10 High Sour Mash Kentucky Bourbon Whiskey, a blend. It's 80 proof. It's aged 4 years. It is blended at a 51 to 49% ratio, meaning it's 51% straight bourbon whiskey, 49% grain neutral spirits. I bought this a week ago, well, 9 days ago, and it was $9.99, and they had another bottle just like it on the shelf, and there was a third bottle with the same label, but it had a different description. It said bourbon whiskey with natural flavors. And then they had the handle bottle with the Eagle, America's native spirit, a different, same name, 10 High, but a different thing. All right, so originally introduced in 1934 as a straight bourbon whiskey, 86 proof. Don't know the age. But now, so it's gone through at least 3 different iterations, 3 different expressions, imaginings. Okay, here's George Dickel Tennessee Sour Mash Whiskey. So they're both sour mash. This is the Superior 12 recipe, and I'm sorry if y'all were watching and the thing went off, but I couldn't control that. Okay, this is distilled and charcoal mellowed, dripped through charcoal at Cascade Hollow Distillery, Tullahoma, Tennessee. 45% alcohol, handcrafted in small batches. Yeah, sure. Made in Tullahoma, Tennessee. There's George Dickel. He perfected charcoal mellowing. He started his company in 1870. It's owned by Diageo today. But this was not on the market until 1964. A short 58 years ago. Haha. They used to have a product. They had George Dickel Cascade Whiskey. Okay, it was called George Dickel Cascade Whiskey. It's kind of a cheap brand. Might have tasted good though, but they decided in 1964 to make a more prominent product, and it came out with the number 12 and the number 8, not age 12 years or 8 years. Now I got a great deal on this. I got this full-size bottle for $12.50 at Walmart, and I'm not making it up. It's currently a Diageo brand. The name has been changed a little bit. It's no longer called Superior Recipe. It's George Dickel something else. Okay. And to me, it smells and tastes like Flintstone vitamins. I'm serious. That's what it smells and tastes like. Okay. Which is made by Bayer Aspirin Company, Bayer Chemical Company, Flintstone vitamins. So it's a beautiful bottle. And like I said, I got it for $12.50 at Walmart, and that is the truth. No age statement, so we know it's at least 4 years old. We know it's sour mash whiskey, and it's charcoal mellowed, meaning drip through charcoal. Now, some people say, oh, well, it's Tennessee whiskey, so it's not bourbon. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Ding, 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 wrong. And then what is their methodology to reach that conclusion? Okay, cream colored, beautiful. A very nice bottle. I don't know about beautiful, but nice. Okay, they'll say, well, it goes through the Lincoln County process where they drip it through charcoal, so then it's no longer a bourbon. No, it's just a bourbon that was dripped through charcoal. Many bourbons are dripped through charcoal, whether they're from Tennessee, Louisiana, or Kentucky, okay? Hector Lopez, is the examination for Grolsch today? Yes, in less than 1 hour. So get ready. In less than 1 hour, we're planning to do Grolsch. Yes. Okay. I don't like that setting. Okay. So here we go. I didn't pour enough of the George Dickel. I would like to save it though for more taste challenges. Oh, I got enough for a few more. King of the Dot says I'm back for more. Man, that freaked me out when that internet crashed. I don't know what was going on, but we had a lot of wind today, high wind. Could have had something to do with it. I don't know. It was strange. Okay. Dickel, famous, 10 high, not famous. Dickel, popular, 10 high, not popular. Okay. Dickel, mid-price, 10 high, cheap, $9.99. You buy the handle for $15.99. All right. Or less. I bought the handle at Total Wine for $14.99. Still comes out to $6.85. If you pay $15.99, you're paying $6.85 for a regular bottle. It's the deal of the century. Okay. Let's see what the going price is for Dickel. Here we go. Number 12, $24.49. Yeah, it hadn't really changed in price. Just clean these glasses. I'm about to clean them again. I don't like all this smudge on them. Or dust, whatever it is. Okay. Yeah, so wow. And the rye is $22.99. I paid $12.50. I paid $12.50 for both bottles, not kidding. So I got it for about half price, a little bit more than half price. There is zero cheap booze in the tri-state. I'm unhappy. Okay, sorry. So is the $24.50 bourbon going to be a lot better than the $9.99 bourbon? We would hope so, and we know so. Actually, it's going to be a lot better. Okay, there's not going to be. Come on, 10 high doesn't stand a chance. Except, I'm not really thrilled with that Flintstone vitamin flavor. So maybe it will. It just doesn't have a lot of flavor. All right, here we go. Ash Wednesday. I had to work today, so I didn't get my ashes. I could have gone to mass tonight at 7. But I'd already said we were going to do examination of Grolsch. And I was up since 1:45 a.m. this morning. I'm not kidding, 1:45. So I'll be falling asleep if I went to mass at 7. No excuse. I mean, it's not a holy day of obligation, but I don't want to be, like scrupulous saying, well, I checked off these check marks, and so that gives me the ticket. That's like I'm Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. I'm not saying that kind of attitude. If I wasn't at work today, I would have gone to mass to Ash Wednesday, you understand? And that's so I could walk around and say, look at my ashes, look at me. No, it's not that attitude. We don't want to have that type of attitude. Okay. But I was hungry for lunch. Woo. Let me tell you, because I didn't. Oh, that's another story. This is not about Lenten fast or the Lenten season. But it is an Ash Wednesday presentation. Wings and pizza. 1:45 a.m. I'm tired just hearing that. I know it's crazy, right? But I got some things done, like change out some comic books and checked all the sports scores, read all the stories on the sports page. Ash Wednesday, I forgot, for 40 years in a row and counting. Well, it's not too late now. You're still alive. It's kind of like Noah's Ark, don't miss the boat. Yeah, it smells corny. When I mean corny, I mean like corn, corn grits. It's a nice aroma, charred oak. Simple, not exciting or anything, but nice. Fine. Oh, that Flintstone vitamin. My favorite was the grape. We used to fight over the grape. My sister got the grape. I'd be like, what? I don't want that fruit, the mixed fruit or whatever the flavors they had. That's got to be the George Dickel. It's got to be. Let's go with the taste. Oh, golly. this Friday, no meat. I think I'm gonna get. See, it's not really a penance in Louisiana, but anywhere in the United States, it's not really a penance because you say, "Oh, I guess I'll have to go to Wendy's and get that cod sandwich, or I'm gonna go to Popeyes and get that flounder sandwich." Well, I mean, that's enjoyable as it is on its own merits. You say, but it's fast food. I know, but I'm a fast food fan. I'm an FFF. Um, but it's a game. But anyway, but you want to have the right attitude, which is difficult with concupiscence and the attitude that we have, which is usually not so great. Okay, I'm intrigued as to what would produce that Flintstone flavor. I can't figure it out. I really can't. Is Dave joining today for Grolsch? No, because he gave up drinking alcohol for Lent. His last chance was last night. We were going to do it last night. But then he wanted to go down to Metairie for Mardi Gras while the parties were still going on. So that was it. He was down in the town. I was in New Orleans much earlier, but he had to work yesterday. I did not. Okay. So you get a measure of charred oak, but not much of a measure. You get the sweet corn, the candy corn and the honeysuckle nectar that you get in all these bourbons. It's just ordinary. But for $9.99, I guess, hey, you say for $9.99, I can tolerate ordinary. Yeah, and why pay $9.99? Just step up and pay $14.99, and then you're getting 1,750 milliliters. You're basically getting a regular bottle and a liter bottle together in one package. There's your deal. Of course, you say, but what if I don't like it? Right, then it's not a deal. You stuck with it. But it's just something that, okay, let's say you take the chance on it and you find out it's not that great. I'm drinking it now. It's really not that great. But then on the other hand, it's not terrible. It's not like, oh, I can't deal with this. How could I ever get rid of it? It's nothing like that. It's just ho hum. So, but you could drink ho hum. Yeah, blended bourbon. Yeah, it's fine. Wouldn't be chasing it down. Wouldn't be encouraging people to go buy it, but I wouldn't be discouraging people from buying it either. So it's there. It's been on the market 89 years. So is it deteriorated from the original offering? Well, yeah, because it was a straight sour mash bourbon whiskey. Then it was a blended. Now it's bourbon whiskey with natural flavors. But maybe when Sazerac bought it, they said, man, this stuff is expensive to make, but nobody buys it. So let's make it cheap, and maybe people will buy it. And I guess that's the case. Not a lot of people, but enough. Jose Flores says, hi in peace. Same to you. Okay, let's go and address the Dickel. Flintstone vitamins. I can't explain it. And you say, you're crazy. You're out of your mind. You're out of your gourd, man. That's not groovy. Let me tell you something. Listen here, pal. No, look, for real. I read written reviews for other people. I never read these before. I knew nothing about these people, okay? And I read it repeatedly. They say Flintstone vitamins. It was like 4 or 5 times. I said, well, I never read these before I did my own written review, and it's matching up. So people keep saying it. It tastes like that, okay? What is in the mineral? It's probably some minerals in the water. I don't know. It's not straight bourbon anyway. It doesn't anywhere on the label say it's straight whiskey. It says George Dickel Tennessee Sour Mash Whiskey without an E. They use the old-fashioned whiskey with no E, just like Early Times does. And some other American brands. Doesn't say anything about straight whiskey. Why is it not straight whiskey? Oh, that's a good question, because it's aged at least 4 years, and straight whiskey only requires a minimum of 2 years. It's 80 proof. That would be, oh, I'm sorry, it's 90 proof. Oh, give me a break. Give me a break. Okay. That's right, 90 proof. That's why I'm starting to slur. Oh yeah, I said 90 proof. But no, but all kidding aside, groovy is as groovy does. Right, groovy is as groovy does. Nice embossed label. Give them credit for that. No, but I think it is because it is aged in used barrels, which would disqualify it as being a bourbon. You say, but that's a technical reason. Well, it's true. It is a technical reason, but bourbon is defined by technical parameters. You understand? No, I mean, so sour mash, fine. No problem there. Age at least 4 years, not a problem. From Tennessee, not a problem. It's legit. But if they're aging it in used barrels, uh-oh, ding, ding, can't be straight whiskey. It's just Tennessee whiskey. Well, any whiskey made in Tennessee is Tennessee whiskey. It's made in Tennessee. It's Tennessee whiskey. But it couldn't be straight whiskey because of the, I'm thinking, used barrels. Now, does that affect the flavor? You say, I know what it was. It's used Flintstone vitamin barrels because, you know, in the Bayer company in Germany, they age Flintstone vitamins in barrels. Yeah, we're pretty sure they don't do that. Next time you look at a lot of George Dickel products in your liquor store, which in Louisiana means the grocery store, um, you'll notice that they don't say straight. Some might. I haven't looked at every George Dickel, but the number 8, the 12, the Cascade Hollow, they don't say straight whiskey. It just say whiskey. Okay, does that impact the flavor? I really don't know. Early times is not straight whiskey; it's just whiskey. It's not bourbon. It would be if they aged it in new barrels. That's the only disqualification for it. But yeah, it tastes fine to me. I like early times. Yeah. Does it taste like bourbon? Yeah, it does. It tastes like bourbon with powderized, pulverized Flintstone vitamins dumped into it. You can feel the 90 proof, like there's a body to it, you know, like a presence. Um, I'm glad I only paid $12.50 for it, though, to tell you the truth. I paid $12.50, and it tastes about. If I had paid 24 or 25, I would be kind of hot about it. You know, I'd be kind of aggravated because I'm not really looking to pay over $20 for whiskey that tastes like Flintstone vitamins. Well, it's unique. It's not ordinary because how many whiskeys do you drink that taste like that? None. That's how many. It's unique. It's different. Strange. Uh, there's a lot of sediment. I mean, there is sediment galore in this, but I don't know why that's the case. Okay, so does it really beat 10 high? Oh, you see, that's a funny question because it has a more pronounced flavor. There's no doubt there. But the flavor is weird. You know, it's like, yeah, but do you want a pronounced Flintstone vitamin flavor? I'm not too sure about that. The 10 high is bland. We'll give it that. It's kind of dull, but then it doesn't have these aberrant flavors. You understand? It's like kind of bland bourbon flavors. It's bourbon, but bland, but no off the track children's chewable vitamin flavors. So I'm going to say it's like when you look at the latest line on the betting line and they call it a pick 'em. I'll say you pick 'em. You decide. I'm going to side, in my case, I'm going to side with 10 high. Do I like it better? Yeah. I don't know about that. But it is $9.99 as opposed to $24.49. and I can do a lot more with it as far as like my price ability, ratio value, significant, exploding plastic, inevitable. So in quadrophenia. So in that case, I would give a slight edge to 10 high just based on price and all those other considerations. So, but yeah, buy whatever you want. But I said that 10 high didn't stand a chance against anybody. Maybe that's true. Maybe that's not true. Thinking about all this. Now, the next one coming up is the George Dickel Cascade Hollow, the red label, which they say on the website is out of production at this time. At this time. That doesn't mean it won't be back in production tomorrow. 80 proof sour mash, Tennessee whiskey, a lower proof, and that could be, but it still has that weird Flintstone vitamin taste. So that's going to be another interesting and difficult taste challenge, and I'm planning to do that tomorrow morning at dawn. So, or probably before dawn. So I don't know. Got the greatest price in the world on it. Can't check the price now because you can't find it anywhere. But when I bought it at Discount Depot in Marrero, Louisiana, about 4 years ago, it was $7.99 a liter. I'm not kidding. $7.99 a liter. They were probably closing it. They probably said, well, look, we're finished making it. Just get rid of it. They only made it for like a year. And hey, that benefited me. I bought it $7.99. I got a liter. I said, I got to buy another one. I got my friend David a bottle. I said, here's a bottle. It's a gift. Oh, man, he was excited. Next week, I went over there. I said, you want to taste some more of that Dickel? Oh, he said, it's gone. They drank it all. They drank it all in like 2 nights. I said, okay. I still have mine. All right, so last comments. Oh, sorry, I'm going to correct the title. That was a mistake. And that mistake is going to be corrected. Yeah, 10 high versus larceny. I'm sorry, we had some problems, but we'll get that fixed. This was truly comedic. Flintstone vitamin bourbon. Stop it. Does Flintstone vitamin bourbon beat 10 high? Like I just said, it depends how you look at it. You ever had 10 cup whiskey? No, but I've seen it. I have seen it. Cheers, Louisiana Liquor Reviews. What did you give up for Lent? It's a good question. I gave up mini cigars. The little cigars. And then today, I was going walking. I was getting ready to go. These are the menthol. That's my favorite. I was getting ready to go walking, and I said, oh, yeah, and I said, oh, I gave it up for Lent. Now, I was already starting to feel it. Now, by the time Easter comes around, I'll be dreaming about it. Literally, I'll have dreams at night. I'll wake up dreaming that I have this little mini cigar. It's sad, isn't it? But you gave up vodka for Lent. Well, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Maybe give it up forever. All right. 10 high is such a great value, especially for using it in a cocktail. I think a lot of people agree with that. So let me get off of this. I'm going to go fix the title. I'm sorry. I already did larceny. I don't know what I was thinking. I was trying to rush for Mardi Gras. That's what it was, because I had to leave to get to the parade route before I lost my parking spot. I found a parking spot for free as usual. Did not pay to park. Never will. Never did before. And used the restroom for free. You heard me right. Other people paying all kind of money to use the restroom on Mardi Gras Day. Not me, Jack. All right. Y'all take care.